right, now we're moving on to Learning Objective 2 in Business Communication. Hopefully with the Guffey Essentials, you're starting to hear that money talk because we have a lot of opportunity in business communication for the spring. Our second learning objective for today is knowing the unique benefits of Guffey process and product that are going to help you take share and get your rollovers this spring. Guffey P&P has a great mind tap. It's really robust, has a lot of benefits, much like Guffey Essentials, so you can feel confident going in and talking to your customers. No matter what your customers are looking for, we have a benefit that's going to resonate with them. So ask those key questions, find out what they're looking for, and be ready to demo so that you can get those rollovers and take share. So I wanted to make sure everybody knew that there was a demo chapter available within SSO for Guffey P&P. Please note, it's not going to have all of the MindTap features available, but it's going to have some of the key features that are going to be important to your customers. So you can go ahead and start demoing in January, and as we get closer to February, you're going to have the full MindTap available. So I wanted to talk about the things that are going to be new to the Guffey P&P MindTap. Your customers are really going to want to know about these items, and I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of the key things that had been updated or had been added. So first, the narrated PowerPoints have been updated. Your customers love to use these. Students love to kind of look through those to prep for a test or to get a chapter overview. So all of those have been updated for Guffey P&P. Also, the model document videos have been updated. Relevant examples for your students. They're going to love those. Instructors are going to be happy that these have been updated, so make sure that you're showing those to your prior users. Also, the model documents. They're now found in a separate folder in the learning path for easy access. In the prior edition, the model documents were found within the chapter reading. So it was a little bit of a scavenger hunt for students to have to go and find those model documents so they can get an idea of the content that they were studying. So again, the model documents are sample documents for the students that they can look at to show them the correct way to either create a memo or write an email to their colleagues or their customers. This is going to be great for your customers. They're going to be happy to know that the students can easily access those within a folder within the learning path. So no more going out to search for those. Students will have easy access to the model documents which within each chapter of the learning path. Finally, and one of the biggest additions to the Guffey P&P MindTap is a great feature that's also found within the Newman MindTap is the Grammar and Mechanics Practice Quizzes. These are powered by Adaptive Test Prep, or ATP. And if you look here on the screen in the bottom right, you can see the A+ sign there. That is the icon for Adaptive Test Prep that you're going to find within the app dock of MindTap. So adaptive test prep is fantastic and gives the students a great way to practice grammar and mechanics. So adaptive test prep for Guffey is really designed to help students assess their understanding of key grammar and mechanics topics. Students are going to be able to go in and create a test, and from that test, it's going to kind of give them a baseline of where they are as far as grammar and mechanics are concerned for various topics. Then it's going to provide the students with a study plan. Here you can see, here's my study plan. I've gone in and done a couple of assignments, and basically it's providing me with a study plan for concepts that need work. Ironically enough, I only took 2, and both of mine currently need work. So it's going to show the students the past attempts that they've taken. It's also going to provide them with review on their current progress. So again, students will be able to build their confidence as they see that they're continuing to increase their knowledge of their grammar and mechanics skills. So this is what adaptive test prep will look like to the student when they go in. They're going to see the various topics that are available to them, so whether they need to study adjectives or comma usage or pronouns. They'll be able to choose the number of questions that they want on their test, and then they'll be able to take that test to kind of give them that baseline knowledge. From there, it's going to give them feedback. Again, here's one of my tests that I took. I got a 2 out of 10, so obviously I need to use this a little bit more myself. And it's going to provide them with a study plan that's going to help them to build their confidence in grammar and mechanics. From here, they can retake the test, and they'll continue to retake that test until they have mastered the content. here's an example of some of the feedback that they'll receive as it relates to the various content for the topics that they've taken. So once they completed a quiz, it'll show them what they got right and what they got wrong. You can see here that my feedback is that the correct answer, I should have selected her, because the Human Resource Director, Anna Decker, would take the feminine third person singular objective pronoun, of course. And so I should have known that. So that would have been the correct answer. And then it's also going to provide a link to the e-reader. So it's going to go out to the ebook, and the students are actually going to be able to read about that particular content so that they can review that topic. The other thing I wanted to note, and a change with Guppy PMP, as with all of our titles, is Right Experience will no longer be available standalone, but will only be available within MyTap going forward after the spring. So as you're talking to your customers, especially for those that use Right Experience standalone, make sure you're having a discussion with them about how Right Experience is now going to be available within MyTap. So if you have Right Experience standalone users, make sure that you're moving them over to MyTap, letting them know where those assignments can be found, and again, continuing to promote the benefits of Right Experience for your customers. So Guppy PNP, great MyTap coming out, available in February. Be confident that we're going to have all the resources your customers are going to want, and we're going to be able to help you make money this spring by continuing to take share and to get your rollovers with Guppy Process and Product.